Nope. Nope. It's doing the same thing. Okay. That's the problem. Hello Tesla sheeps, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at the new software that we got. So let's go to software, and there it is. Oh, there's another one. What update it is? Game update. Never got that before. Okay, I'll connect to a Wi-Fi to download that. For now, we're just going to leave that as it is. But yeah, we got 2020.28.5. I got the software update like 2 days ago, but then I was kind of lazy to connect to the Wi-Fi. Well, tether it to my phone and then download it. But I did it yesterday. I've been testing it. It's been pretty good. So let's take a look at the release notes. Man, my monitor is really hot because outside temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. Anyways, traffic light and stop sign control beta. So we got so now you can actually set when you put on autopilot, when you turn on autopilot. Previously, when you turn on autopilot, it limits, it goes to the speed limit when you turn on the traffic control. When you go through stop line, red light, it will stop. If you turn that on, it will limit your speed to the speed limit. But now you can actually go over 10 kilometer an hour or 5 miles per hour. So you can actually go 10 over, which is great because here in Toronto, at least, nobody drives the speed limit. They don't go crazy. Some people do go crazy, but almost every single person that drives a car here, they go 10 over. That's like the rule here, except school area or somewhere. Obviously you're gonna have to go slow, but in regular roads they go 10 over. Highways 10, 20 even sometimes. So that's a well needed update. I'm really happy about that. Last autopilot that I tested, that was my only complaint. Well, some other complaints too, but new language support. We have language for Polish. Awesome. I don't speak Polish, but anyways, parking. All right, that's all we got. I heard some rumors. Well, it's not really rumors, that some Model 3s and Model Ys, they have this feature where there's no passenger on the passenger seat. It will only blow air through the driver's seat, driver side. It won't blow from this side. But I don't really mind that because I can just move this to my side and I get the AC. But if I'm the only one in the car. But anyhow, we're just gonna go for a drive and see how she does. Let's put it in drive. Yep, it's in my profile. So let's go for a little drive and see how the Model 3 does in the new update. So I didn't see anything improved about the I didn't see anything about the autopilot, but I did see that it goes 10 over. But Tesla is known to give you some secret updates here and there, so who knows. We'll find that out soon enough. All right, it's time to go. Alrighty, I'm gonna engage autopilot now. Now it's on autopilot. As you can see, the speed limit is 50, but now it's going 60, so it's going 10 over, which is exactly what I need. So I'm gonna switch lanes. Let's see how that does. Normal. I don't see any difference in switching lanes. But what I do, okay, we're coming to a stop right now. Red light, stopping. So what I don't really, like about autopilot is that it does not predict. It doesn't see further. So what I mean by that is that it came in really fast, and then right when it approached the vehicle in front of me, it kind of slammed on the brake per se. It didn't really slam on the brake, but it kind of did that. So now the speed limit is 60, but it's not going over. I'm just gonna have to manually just tap that to go 70. But anyhow, it kind of, comes in really fast, and then, slam down the brake. What I usually do is I just use the regenerative braking. You gotta confirm. Doing pretty good. Doesn't, jerk that often now. But yeah, it doesn't, come in really gently. It kind of comes in and abruptly, press the brake. It's not harsh, but it's not how I drive. If you want to drive really comfortably, you got to drive a little gently, right? But it doesn't do that very much. Let me confirm again. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty good. So again, another thing that's improved in this update, I'm gonna have to confirm later on, but for now at least, it's working pretty good, which is the confirmation. So right now the signal is green, there's nobody in front of me. If I confirm it right now, oh, nope, it's doing the same thing. Okay, that's a problem. There we go. So they haven't fixed that completely. So what I was talking about is that when there's a signal in front of me and there's nobody in front of me, if I confirm it early, it would stop after a couple of seconds. It will go a little further, and then it will ask you it will give you the prompt again, and you got to confirm again, and it will do that for like 2-3 times, and slam on the brake here and there. It's kind of annoying. They should really look into that further. I feel like it's getting confused because of the see, I have to do that twice. That's kind of bad, because it's kind of dangerous, because when you confirm it once, a human mind automatically thinks that, hey, I confirmed it once, that means that I don't need to do it again because it's gonna go through because I already confirmed it. But it brakes, and then it brakes, and then the car behind you is like, what the hell is he doing, right? But yeah, that's why I always say it's autopilot, but it's not full self-driving. Until full self-driving, at least until level 3, like complete. Well, until at least level 4 complete, or like we're in like 3.5, you have to be extra careful with autopilot on regular roads. On highways, autopilot is fantastic. I can say that. I actually have to do a highway test soon. But on local roads, there was a, see, why is it slowing? There was a car in front of me, but didn't really pick that car as a follow vehicle. But anyhow, it's going pretty good so far. I just have that traffic light problem. Well, now it picked that car as a follow vehicle. It's going right behind it. It's pretty good. Speed limit now is 50, but the speed limit over here is not changed. So I'm going to manually drop the speed limit. Oh, now it changed. So it changes the speed limit right after we pass the speed limit sign. I wish that I could do that, like you could read the speed limit sign and change it at the moment instead of waiting for you to pass. Right, let's do another lane change. Lane changes, man, I have no complaints. So there's a guy pulling right in front of me. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So it's not pressing the brake yet, and now it's slamming on the brake. Well, sometimes it works as expected. It uses regen most of the time. It does use regen 90 to 80% of the time. The 10%, the end, when you come to a complete stop, it kind of jumps on the brake a little early. But other than that, it's pretty good. I'm gonna move back to the other lane soon, so I'm just waiting for this car to go in front of me. So come on buddy, pick up your speed. Oh, it's a go, sorry. Okay, let's put on the signal now. Immediately. I have no complaints about auto lane change. It does a fantastic job at it. So now it's following this vehicle, so I don't need to do any confirmation. But again, just be ready to take control. If you're driving with your family with autopilot on the regular road with the traffic control turned on, just be extra cautious. Like, try to take over immediately. Like, keep your foot on the brake or the gas. The E pedal, and get ready to disengage autopilot, because it does some stupid shit sometimes. It's just crazy. But when it works, it works. But again, autopilot is the only system that can do this kind of thing right now. No other manufacturer is able to do this. It's kind of crazy to see. It's only Tesla is able to do this. Tesla is actually, Elon tweeted out 2 days ago or yesterday. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna license out autopilot. If anybody wants to use it, you can use it." And he's also licensing out his battery tech, his skateboard design, which is crazy. But all the other manufacturers, for example, Mercedes or Audi or anybody, nobody's gonna use them, because they're kind of, they have their own ego. Anyway, it's pretty good so far. We're coming into a red light saying 200 meters, 100 meters. This is what I'm talking about. It's kind of, I would slow down a little more gently. That's all I would say. But it's not a big of a complaint. Once you get used to it, it's pretty all right. Again, I have to hold my hand on the steering wheel, so I'm switching back and forth between this arm and that arm. So when you're on autopilot, just hold on to it. Like, one arm is enough. Just one hand, put it on. Just, that's it. Like, keep a little weight on it. If you're a new Tesla owner, it's kind of hard to get into the holding the steering wheel just right, but it's fairly simple. So you just need to get used to it. Basically, some people like to do it like that or like this, but I like the underhand way, because it's kind of, you don't need to, like, you're not putting too much pressure when you're putting too much pressure on the steering wheel when you're doing the overhand way. But when you're doing the underhand way, you're kind of resting your arm in your lap or the side rest area, and then only your fingers and your hand part is putting some weight. So that's perfect. That's what I would recommend. But again, we have our green light. There's a follow vehicle. It's doing a pretty good job. There's a serious bend coming up fairly quickly, not now, in a while. So over here, so we're gonna go straight and we're gonna turn, because when I was driving this way, the car slammed on the brake because there was a bus right on the opposite side of the lane that's coming towards, and it thought that the bus is coming towards me instead of going on its own lane. It abruptly slammed on the brake, but I took care of it. I pressed the accelerator and nobody was behind me, thankfully. But that's why you need to be extra careful with the betas, this autopilot in City Street, until they release the rewrite of the autopilot system. And the pickup is kind of fast too. So if when you're behind a vehicle, the car picks up fairly quickly. Previous software, it kind of takes a while. It kind of picked up like a gas car, but now it's doing a pretty good job. I would say they improved it like by a good 20% from last. So it thought that car is gonna come into my lane, just gave me that warning, but it didn't disengage autopilot or anything, which is good. Coming up to a red light now, so I'm gonna feel the brake, and it slams on the brake now. So if I were the car, I would have just used the regen 98% of the time, right? And only at the last second I will engage the brake. I wouldn't even touch the brake when I'm driving because I have the hold feature on. But anyhow, I'm gonna change lane. Let's see how it does. it doesn't want to change because who knows. It did not recognize this lane. It does that like even prior to the updates. Like when I first got the car, it has the same problem. In some roads, pop it back on autopilot. Some roads it kind of don't want to change to the left lane. Right lane is fine, but only when you put on the left signal, it kind of hesitant. I don't know why. I did talk to Tesla. They did change the side cameras. Nothing, was fixed. And then the technician told me that it's just the mapping system. It's not really the autopilot. So we'll see if when the rewrite comes, we'll see if it improves. So we're coming up to the bend right now. So we're going 10 over again. Speed limit is 50, but we're going 60. Following this truck. There's a car behind me, but quite far away, so don't need to worry about anything. So the truck is slowing down. Alright, let's see how it does. I'm ready to take over, just in case, but I'm not putting anything. That's pretty good. Yeah, I approve this. This is pretty good. But when I was coming from that lane, that was kind of scary for a second. But again, I was in control. The car was driving, but I was in control. I'm just gonna disengage because I'm changing intersection. Whoa. Traffic already. Right. So far, I would say again 20% improvement, I guess. The speed limit from you can go 10 over. That's a good 5% improvement. And then autopilot system wise, it's kind of it's more snappy. Like before the prior software updates, it's kind of hesitant to go through intersections, but now it's kind of like just snap, 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 and it picks up the speed a little bit, a little like it doesn't hesitate again. So that's another 10%. So 20% improvement. I'm happy from last time. It is an incremental, but improvement, but I'm not complaining, right? But yeah, I'm loving it so far. Let's go turn. Don't turn amber. Turn amber. Okay, turned amber. I hate this because every single time when I'm waiting for a left turn, right when I get to the intersection, it turns amber. It's kind of annoying. Alright, I'm gonna pop it back on autopilot again. It goes 10 over. I'm gonna change lane. And there is a follow vehicle in front of me, so it follows that. No problem at all. There's a bus in front of this white Honda. So, right. Pretty well. So we are coming up to a construction zone. So all this area is like full of construction, full of traffic cones. Let's see how the autopilot system reacts. So I'm gonna be ready to take over, but I just want to see how it does. So I'm gonna reduce the speed to 50 just to be safe. So again, this area I'm not a big fan of because it's just too crowded and too congested. So, and people kind of drive here and there. It's just not good. And there's a lot of blind spot in here. So when people are, entering the road, they kind of, just blindly enter. Like, look at this guy. I don't know what he's doing. He's backing up. It's kind of a crowded area. So yeah, see, it picks up really nicely. Like the pickup is really good. uh, Again, the previous update, it also kind of gets scared when you're going through this lane intersection, but now it does it really. It has more confidence. That's what I'm trying to say. So these vehicles are trying to merge into my lane because that lane is closed. The van driver, for some reason, just put on the signal. Why does it always have to be a van driver? He always, like, van drivers are, look at him. Why can't he wait here? That's annoying. Already. So this is what I was talking about, traffic cones, and it's just construction going on. So it does recognize this traffic cone and the lane it's supposed to be in. Also recognize the lights, and we have countdown going on. 10 seconds remaining, 9 seconds, 6. I don't think we'll be able to go through. Let's see what the autopilot does. All right, so now we got amber, so we're gonna have to wait, but there is a follow vehicle in front of us, so we should be good. Again, I can't stress enough how much I love these two cameras on the bottom, both sides. Really, really helpful. So again, the speed, the pickup is so good. I love this. But yeah, we're off to a good start. So I'm gonna switch lanes. Just want to do that. I'm gonna do it myself. But yeah, Autopilot, I'm happy with this update. It's kind of, improves upon the last update. I love it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Thanks for liking and thanks for subscribing. If you're not already, click that subscribe button and like this video, and use my referral code if you're getting a Model 3 or Model Y to get 1,500 kilometers of free supercharging. What is he doing? And what is he doing? Where's his license plate? Gosh dang. Darn, people. But yeah, thanks for everything that you guys do. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is me, Mithrshan, signing out.